today I thought we could do something a little different, but also kind of within the same. So we're going to do a manifest prosperity and abundance while you sleep. So whatever that means to you. But I have two types of oils with me. I have money drawing oil as well as abundance oil, courtesy of Art of the Root. And but if abundance means love to you, if that's something you're trying to manifest, that works too. So basically, like I said, we're going to be trying to manifest prosperity and abundance while you relax and sleep. Okay? Okay. So, first off, let's get you clear and clean. I don't think we have to use the scissors today. I think we're good. Alrighty, let's see what else I use. And I'm going to use my hands in just a bit. I just want to get everything situated. So, it's finally Friday. The weekend's here. Hope you had a good week. Mine was pretty busy. And today will be even busier. I'm going to be on the road for about 6 hours after I'm done with this. And for those of you who don't know, I tend to record in the mornings because my neighbors upstairs are obnoxiously loud. I've complained, I've called the cops, but it is what it is at this point. So I try to record in the mornings so that you guys don't have to endure all that loud banging and whatnot. But anyways, yeah, today's going to be a very busy day. I have so much stuff on my plate right now. It's good things, so it's not anything to complain about, but I just gotta get everything situated. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about, because I'm not really talkative in these videos, is the concept of intuition and what that actually means. So, long story short, as I was saying before, my neighbors are loud and obnoxious, um, and I've had problems with them since I've moved in here. And long story short, I say that before. I've been looking for a place. I've been looking for like a new apartment. That was like a couple months ago. I was looking for a new apartment. And while I was looking for a new apartment a couple months ago, I had this like feeling in my gut that like something was saying like, do not, you're not going to be staying in an apartment. You're not going to be renting out an apartment. You're going to own a home. And I'm like, what? And so I just couldn't understand why I felt that way, but I just kept hearing in my, like at the back of my head, it's like, do not rent, you're going to own. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so, let's just say something happened and I have enough to put down a payment on a condo. And so lately I've been looking at condos and townhouses and stuff to put a down payment to own. Um, but I am getting that same nagging feeling. Um, I'm looking in Houston and I'm looking in Louisiana, where I'm from originally. And I have this nagging feeling that I'm not going to end up in either one of those places. And it keeps getting kind of sort of confirmed because every place I look at either has like a bunch of offers on the table that are like offering over asking price, and not only that, some of them are already being put under contract, meaning that they've already been bought and they're just signing the contract. And so it's like every place I tend to like gets blocked and blocked and blocked, and like you tend to hear those types of things where you're like, when things like that happens, it's a sign that something else is, life is steering you in a different direction. And that's basically been how life has been with me. It's like when you start to notice the signs, you're like, yeah, life is just sending me in a different direction. But and usually when stuff like this happens, I'm like upset about it, but strangely I'm not. Like I have my agent called me yesterday and he's like, yeah, those two properties you were looking at, one's already being put under contract, so someone's already purchased it, and the other one, they're asking. There's people asking. I mean, trying to purchase over the asking price, which we can try. But if you're only going to offer a certain amount, they'll probably go with the people who are going to want to pay more, which is, I don't blame them. That's business. But I just find it interesting that that's happening, and I just have this gut feeling that it's like, I had the same gut feeling in like saying, do not try to, jump on anything right now. Just be patient, and everything's going to make sense. But I don't think I'm going to end up in either place, and I just don't know how that's going to happen. You ever feel that? It's just like, I don't feel like I'm going to end up in either place. I just don't know like how that's going to play out. Just like when it came to the whole like apartment thing, it's just like I had this feeling like I'm not gonna be renting, I'm going to own, but I just didn't understand how that was gonna play out. I was like, maybe I can move back home into my mom's place, but that's no longer an option. Um, but yeah, it was just weird. Like I was just, maybe I can, just stay in the home I already own and just fix it up, but that didn't go to that. That plan's no longer plan's no longer available. Um, and so it's just like, well, that's cool, but like, what's gonna happen next? And I'm not like I said, I'm not upset. Usually when these things happen, I get really like, oh my god, like, what are you trying to do now? You're like, what's next? But like this time, it's just like, all right, let's see what happens. And maybe that's the best approach, right? So we're gonna put some oils on your head. I'm gonna put it in a couple spots: your head, your throat, and a little bit. A little bit behind the ears. Okay. I'm just gonna massage that into your ears a little bit. They're anointing oils, so you can dab a little bit on your body. Okay. Now before we put any more oils on, we're just gonna take a couple deep breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. I'm going to use my wand and I'm just going to focus on those 2 points, your head and your throat. Okay, just relax. Stay still if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. It's okay. No pressure. But yeah, I just have this feeling like I'm not going to be in Houston or Louisiana within the next 3 months, but I just don't know how. I could be wrong, and I'll welcome, if I'm wrong, but either one, I don't think I'm going to end up. And I have this gut feeling, and I just don't know how that's going to play out, and it's weird. But that's something I said in one of my videos, my recent videos. I was just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I am. I don't know, because that's just kind of how it works. It's just like one moment I think I know where the trajectory of my life is going, and the next moment it's just in a completely totally different direction. You're just like, what? And it's good. It's not bad. Like I said, it's not anything bad. But you're just, I don't know. It's just, you have to experience for yourself, and so when we talk about intuition, it's that little weird gut feeling that you just can't explain for some reason. You're just like, it's just there, and I just can't really tell you why it's there, but it's just telling me something, and I just need to listen to it, because I feel if I don't listen to it, it's just going to make the process a lot harder. And obviously there's a logical explanation as to why these homes are being bought. Like, people are trying to buy these homes to flip them into rental properties. More and more people are moving to Houston. Yeah, we know that. But like, if you're meant to be someplace, you'll find a place. Like, if you're meant to end up in a certain area or in a situation, you'll find that situation. But if the universe has plans for you to do more, prosperous things in other places, it's not going to put you in that place. It's going to do whatever it can to move you into the place where you can be more prosperous. Even if it's an uncomfortable move and you don't want to do it. Trust me, I've lived that life. I made moves when I was younger that I didn't want to do, but it was actually way better for me. On like, hindsight being 2020, me moving away from my hometown to my mother's hometown for school was the best thing that could have happened to me. I just didn't know it at the time because I was a angry, misunderstood kid. But that's like coming off my father's death, so it's like when you're in that place, you're not really thinking about what's good for you. You're just pretty teed off. But when you get older, you start to realize that, it wasn't to make your life a miserable mess. It was to ease the situation. Because where I was staying before, when I was really young, the school I was going to, it really psychologically messed me up. And so my mom didn't want me in that school. I didn't want to be in that school, but like I didn't know where else to go. And so when we moved, it was just like, okay, I didn't see it as a blessing. I saw it as like, I don't want to leave my hometown because I grew up here. I have friends here. I have a life here. And so I just thought that was the worst thing that could ever happen to me. But all in all, looking at it now, it's just like that was good for me, you know? And it's true. These things do happen, and that's the concept of a blessing in disguise. I don't really like blessing in disguise, but you start to see why they're necessary after it's all done. Like, oh, I understand why this is supposed to happen. But yeah, I just get this nagging feeling that, you know, that's why when he told me that, I sort of smiled. I was just like, all right, where the heck am I going to end up? It's going to be a crazy 3 months, I can tell you that much. Okay. Now we're going to put on the abundance oil. We're going to do the same thing. Here. And behind the ears. I said behind the ears, but I'm pretty much rubbing it like all over your ears at that point, but it's whatever. It still gets the job done. You can smell it. It smells really nice. It smells very nice. So at least you'll smell pleasant as well. It smells so good. I love the way this oil smells. Okay. Take a deep breath in for me. Good. Take another. One more. Good. Okay. Just gonna use some citrine. Right here. Good. Good. Okay. Alrighty. Just gonna do a couple sigils. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Alrighty. That's it for the night. I hope I was able to bring you to relaxation, and I hope my little rambling wasn't too much. Um, but anyways, have a good night, take care, and I will speak to you again soon.